we have received authorization to bomb communist forces located in South Vietnam, near the Cambodian border. Our B-52s will take off tonight and deliver their payload in the early morning, just in time for breakfast. The target is an area reported by our intelligence as a major NVA base. Group Forward Air Controllers of the MACV will provide damage assessment following the mission. Dismissed. Our B-52 squadrons are fully loaded with today's special breakfast menu. Deliver the payload for the commies' breakfast. MiGs incoming. Defend the bomber. Just in time for the breakfast menu. Drop the payload.
I have forgotten why we are fighting this so-called war. We are far from home in a place most Americans can't point to on a map. We are apparently fighting for the safety of our future. Yet our enemy are mainly farmers who believe in sharing. We are the best trained, best educated troops on this planet. Yet we have spent years failing to best this small third world country. They have some support, of course, like the MiGs they use in astonishingly successful guerrilla attacks. But in the end, we shouldn't be struggling this hard. Is it because we don't know why we're fighting? Is it because we're far from home? Far from the places we left our hearts? If we were fighting to protect those we hold dear, would we struggle like this? Will we even have those we hold dear after fighting in this war?
PAVN have launched a massive offensive in the demilitarized zone, targeted at Saigon, Central Highlands, and Kontum. If they capture Kontum, they will cut South Vietnam in half. They are supported by T-54 tanks, superior to any tanks available to the AVRN. Early this morning, Fire Support Base Delta was attacked, and it's inevitable that these attacks will spread to other targets soon. We need to provide air support to FSB Delta. Fire Support Base Delta has been under heavy fire since early morning. They desperately need air support. Help resist NVA forces. Eliminate artillery and infantry. John Paul Van is on his way to Tan Can. However, PAVN has several AA positions in the area, so before he lands, AA must be destroyed. John Paul Van has landed safely thanks to you, but a group of T-54s progressing towards FSB Delta is reported. The tanks have to be destroyed. Our weapons were not effective against T-54 armor, but the new tow rockets can pierce their armor. Use tows to stop incoming T-54. PAVN launched a second wave of attacks, but we are getting air support from B-52s. We need to keep the enemy forces in the kill zone of the B-52 strike.
Hey, Joe. Now I know why veterans don't talk much. I never expected it could be this bad. And every week brings some new atrocity. I wanted to serve my country, but the things they make us do will haunt me for as long as I live. When people tell you not to go to war, you think it is for their sake, that they do not want to be left alone. But now I know that it's for our sake they do this. I wish I could bring back Father, and you, and all of us be sat around the dinner table together. Nobody deserves to experience this. I only pray you have not had it so bad. Neil.
The PAVN has quickly recovered from their defeat and are pushing forward again in superior numbers. AVRN forces were attacked this morning, and 53rd Division has been pushed from their position. Our air support is needed to keep Khartoum out of communist hands. The PAVN have the advantage of numbers, so we need to cooperate closely with AVRN forces to win this battle. We need to support our ground troops and help them finally crush the NVA forces. T-54s are inbound on our position. We need to stop their progress using TOW missiles. PAVN forces are marching towards Khartoum. Ground units can't withstand this kind of pressure. We have to reduce their strength before they reach the city border.
Dearest Joe, I received a visit from Colonel Mayweather yesterday. He and a nice female Marine came to tell me that Neil was lost in combat. The Colonel said that Neil served with distinction and that I should be proud. So why is it that all I feel is pain? I wish you could have convinced Neil not to join the Marines. And now there is another hole in my life where a man should be. Colonel Mayweather has informed me that you have been given a chance to come home as a part of something called the Sole Surviving Son, when your commanding officer told you about Neil, and that you had declined. I cannot believe it. Haven't you done enough? Isn't it time for you to come home and protect your family? I don't think Lisa or Zoe will understand your decision, as I know I do not. Please, come home. I need you, Mom.